All week we're talking about how Christ is our cornerstone, our foundation. He's our strength. He's our everything. Now, there's a sense where we might know that. We might, say, yeah, I hear that at church. I read that in the Bible, and I think it's true. I think it's good. But here's the thing. Is it true for you? Is it true for me? Would my life story, would that be the thing that everybody sees? Would that be the most noticeable part? Right? Where someone without any explanation just go, yep, know what that guy's all about. He's all about Jesus. He's about forgiveness. He's all about the fact that Jesus died for him and rose for him. Man, he makes much of that. Every day you can just see the evidence of that. He follows what God is calling him to do, even when it's not popular. See, and I think that's why Jesus said this. And now again, this is Luke 6, verse 46. And this is in the section where Jesus talked about building our house upon the rock, right? And how we want to build it on the rock, on a firm foundation, because if we build on him, we can withstand the storms of life and the difficulties. But it's interesting because right before he talks about that, and really the reason why he has to give that illustration is that, some people were maybe saying that we're calling him Lord, Lord. In fact, he asks the question in Luke 6:46. He says, why do you call me Lord, Lord? And not do what I tell you? Yeah, you're like, okay, Lord, we're going to give you honor and respect, but we're really not going to listen to you. We're really not going to take our cues from you. We're really not going to be led by you or guided by you or take your advice or wait on your wisdom and all of those things. But we'll call you Lord, Lord. We'll pay you lip service is what he's saying. And goodness, I look at this passage and I'm like, man, how many times do I do that? How many times am I guilty of that? Just being a nice guy and wanting everyone to see me as the one who calls Jesus the Lord, Lord, but I'm doing things my own way. And the point is that his way is perfect. My way is not just flawed, but my life, I'll build it on a foundation of mud and a swamp. That's the kind of building materials that I'll often choose, and you do as well. And people in your life that are that way as well. Let's encourage each other. Build on the rock. Jesus is the foundation. Let's do what he tells us. Because he's telling us to love. He's telling us to trust him. He's telling us to make a difference. He's telling us that he's the source of all life and all hope. And just trust in him. Just know that he is there for you. Love him with all your heart, soul, mind, and strength. Love your neighbor as you love yourself. There's really nothing that can argue or come against that way of living. Right? Where we trust him. We say, Lord, I don't always understand it. I don't always get it. But man, your way is right. Your way is perfect. Your way is holy. And I want that. I want all that you have for me every day, in addition to calling you Lord, Lord. And maybe I'll call you Lord, Lord because of that and not the opposite. So let's take that to God today and let's just ask him, Lord, help me to listen. Help me to not just listen with my ears, but with my heart and actually respond with my life. I'm Pastor Fred. This is The Follow Through. Great to have you. Hit that subscribe button and share this with somebody so that you can make a difference in their life as well. Talk to you next time.